What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Let's go ahead and start another session where we test out a unit. This is going to be the Intelligence Type Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, JP exclusive that came out with the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, I believe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and test him out. Obviously, this is going to be on a Super Saiyan 3 category team to maximize his output, but let's kind of go over his stats a little bit. I am going to have it on the left and right of the screen so you can actually see it, but leader skill, he does provide +2 key and attack and defense increase of 60% for intelligence types. Super attack is the Fierce Masenko wave. That'll cause supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 6 turns. So he does have the ability to stack attack there. The passive skill is a collision of the best. Attack and defense will increase by 60%. Additional 60% when performing a super attack. So essentially 120% boost toward attack. So very nice there. Link skills, he does have the Super Saiyan, that'll add 10% to attack. Saiyan Lineage will add +1 key. Saiyan Warrior Race will add 700 to attack. Experienced Fighters adds 10% to attack. Over in a Flash +3 key. And Limit Breaking Form, that'll add 2000 to attack when Super attack is launched. Like I said, he does fall into 2 categories. I'll be using the Super Saiyan 3 category team instead of the Hybrid Saiyans because his output will be better there. Alright, so HP maxed out is 13,243. Attack is 13,865. Defense is at 9,048. So that's pretty much the 100% potential stats. Again, he's a JP exclusive. Probably not coming out on global due to the copyright or trademark issues or whatnot. 12 key multiplier is 140%. So let's go ahead and see how he does on a Super Saiyan 3 category team. And as always, definitely make sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. When this banner first came out, yeah, I really wanted this guy as well as the Agility Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, but unfortunately I got trolled on in that banner and pulled like 4 of the Super Paikuhan cards. So yeah, it basically was just a slap in the face. I already had a pretty good Super Saiyan 3 category team at that point, and I was ready to really buff it up, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Now he does have the ability to increase his defense by 60% as part of his passive, so it should be a decent enough buff toward defense that'll help out compared to some of the other units that don't have that kind of passive skill. So in that regard, he could definitely help out the team and yeah, do some damage along with the ability to defend a little bit better. The artwork is actually pretty nice too. For some reason, ever since back in the day, I was always a fan of Gohan with the Piccolo outfit. It just seemed like it kind of suited him better. And when you go into the backstory of how Gohan really respects and admires Piccolo, it kind of adds another dimension to that too. So yeah, I like when he has that outfit on. Definitely makes it nicer. So obviously, he's had type advantage against Gogeta here, so he did relatively well, but we'll see how he does against type disadvantage type enemies and what his defending as well as his attacking potential is. So he's not doing too bad. He's actually doing relatively well. It's not anything ridiculous and crazy, but it ranges anywhere from 600,000 to 1 point something million. So he can definitely do pretty well on a Super Saiyan 3 category team. And I'm sure he can do just fine on, Hybrid Saiyans category team too, as well as a Mono Intelligence team. Those are all fine, I think. So we'll put Bardock up front and see how his defending is versus the Gohan card that has the 60% increase. Now Bardock does have the ability to increase his defense once his super attack's activated, but in this case we're not going to activate the super attack and see what his defending's like. And you can see that definitely a decent boost toward attack with the passive there. Yeah, and he definitely defends a lot better. Obviously, this is a server test, so the stats are definitely inflated and the potential levels are maxed out. But comparing Bardock to Gohan, I mean, you can definitely see the the ability for Gohan to defend a little bit better. So overall, he's doing pretty well. I mean, the potential output is, you just saw around 1.5 million and whatnot, and actually hitting for about 600,000 there against Gohan. But these types of enemies do have the ability to greatly reduce damage taken. So, it is a specific Dokkan event like that. So, with that in mind, I mean, he's doing pretty well. And granted, in reality, this the output may be a little bit lower because this is a buffed up version, so there may be a slight difference there, but overall, I mean, he's doing pretty well. It looks like he'll be going into Dokkan mode here, so we'll be able to see how that is. Too bad it wasn't type advantage, but we'll see how he does. So about 2.2 million without the critical there. Against the Angel Golden Frieza, that's not too bad. I would like to see more super attacks come his way and just see how his defense helps with the passive skill. Now the Bardock card is definitely helping, adding 40% toward attack for all allies there because HP is definitely less than 80% there, so there's definitely quite a bit of attack bonuses through passive skills from all sorts of units. Like this one, Bardock is providing that 40%, Gohan's adding 120% to himself, and then Goku's adding that 33%, so yeah, it's a pretty nice setup here. Hopefully critical. No critical, but hit for about 1 million. Alright, additional attack did kick in though. And we did get a critical this time for about 2.1 million. So very nice output there. But he did get quite a bit of help. Alright, now we do have type disadvantage, so we'll see how he does. Honestly, for my Super Saiyan 3 category team, I have like one slot available for another unit. So, if I had if I had a guy like this, he would certainly fit that need for the last remaining spot for a solid, very solid Super Saiyan 3 team. Right now, for my last spot, I'm kind of rotating around. Either the physical free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Broly, or the strength Barlet, or the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Adult Gotenks. It kind of rotates around those. They're really not to the point where I need, to kind of guarantee them a spot for a solid category team. So I'm still waiting on one more unit, I guess, to make it semi-perfect in a way. So yeah, I mean, not only does this potentially help you guys watching, it definitely does help me in terms of determining, who to fit the last slot for, or who to build teams around, and whatnot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for another one. I'll be sure to do another one coming up pretty soon.